So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, friends, wherever you are watching me from. I'm Dr. Rupa Shah, and today the topic that I have selected is memory, memory issues. So, one of the commonest sentence that we keep hearing from so many people these days: "Oh, I forgot. Oh, I forgot. Bhul gaya. Oh, I don't remember." You are cooking in the kitchen and you are in the middle of some recipe, and then you go and open the refrigerator and you forget why you opened it. You don't know. Then you go back to the kitchen platform, then you check, oh, of course I wanted this. So there are so many parallel processes going on. You're thinking, maybe you're listening something, and you are also, your hands are used for something else. When our mind is very full and not focused, when we don't practice the mindfulness in our life, there's a possibility that we forget. So today I put a very interesting poster on my wall, so that shows that when our mind is full of too many things, then it is possible that we forget, because it's very cluttered. There are too many things going on simultaneously. We are not focused. Our concentration is poor. But unfortunately, this is what has happened in our lifetime. I can see it. When we were children, life was much simple. We had very few things, very few material possessions. It was much easier to remember. I remember we had a telephone at that time, and I remember my number, the telephone number, even till today. And I used to remember so many telephone numbers at that time. It was all by heart. It was very easy. You just dialed. You actually dialed the number from your memory. So in these days, when we have more and more material gadgets to depend on, our memory has become very poor. We have a calendar to remind us. In our cell phone, we have so many gadgets. Our television, our videos are inside, our word files are inside. These days, the cell phone has eaten up our library, our books. It has eaten up, of course, the cell phone itself is very much there. So it has taken the cell phone also. It is also our diary, where we have so many reminders coming. So many different functions, our socializing, our chatting, everything is in the cell phone, and we forget. Our memory is becoming very poor because of our dependency on artificial intelligence. Less we depend, better it is. But that's not how it is right now. So one of the very simple uh, key that I have with me is I always have a little bit of notepad, where I write down everything, which is there with me all the time. Even if the middle of the night I remember something, I immediately write it down. And then I never forget. It's a old fashioned, stuff. Like I just have a little bit of, say, a yellow sheet like this, a pad like this. I'll show you what it is. Just a very simple one, and a pen, and I write down. I write down, I never forget. If I remember something while I'm reading, okay, I also must do this. Okay, I write it down. Maybe I've just gone to the bathroom, taking shower, and I remember something. As soon as I come back, I write down. So this is how it helps me. Of course, most of us are now also writing in the cell phone, but I don't. I still use the old-fashioned writing pad, and which is much nicer. Now, forgetfulness is very common. People are just forgetting. They ask me for remedies for memory, and usually before exams, parents ask for their children, that he's forgetting, he's not able to recall. He Unfortunately, even the education these days is very like you are all the time repeating and not understanding. What There is one word in our language, we call it as atmasat, something that becomes a part of you. It becomes your experience, then you don't have to remember. It is you. This is what is the situation. So they asked me for memory remedy, and of course I do have some flower remedies. One of the very important one in the Bach flower, it is called as chestnut bud, and this helps you to learn some things very quickly instead of making the same mistakes again and again, or not understanding, not comprehending. Now you are able to understand, and then even repeat it, reproduce it recall it. This is the part of the memory. So the another one that is there from the Indian flower is called as teakwood flower. The teakwood is something, if you make furniture out of it, it remains foolproof, waterproof even for hundreds of years. Is such good wood. So even the teak wood trees are very old trees. So teak wood flower remedy is also very good for memory. So this is the one which we use. Also there are children who are like in their own world, they are lost, they are daydreamers. So when you call out, they don't know where they are, what they are doing, they're just weaving some dreams into some dream world. So for them we have another flower remedy which is called as tulip tree. So this is the flower remedy that also helps them to get more grounded and pay attention to what is happening around us. So in my house, there's a very common dialogue, to keep forgetting your glasses, you don't know where you put them, or keys. Where is the key? Almost every week, is searching for keys somewhere. I don't know where I kept. Or also your cell phone, and then you need to ring your cell phone. Where have I kept my cell phone? Or also you forget names of the people, you have met them, you remember, you try to recollect, but what is his name, what is his name? I just can't remember the name. Everything else you remember about the person, where you met, what you did, but you forget the name. So it's a very peculiar memory loss. Sometimes you forget the name of the places also, not just the people. Sometimes you forget the name of the books also. So all these are part of this memory aid formula that we have, that helps people to become sharper in their mind. Remember, sometimes we are searching for something in our house, I don't know where it is, but you can always give it some time, a little bit of break, and then just wait it out, and suddenly you'll remember exactly where you kept it. Sometimes we even laugh, we joke that I put it in such a good place, so safe that I don't remember where I put it anymore. And in the time when there was demonetization, I remember many women cleaned up their cupboards, and I'm sure they kept money, in various corners of their cupboards and house. And then it kept coming out, and then I, even after the demonetization was over, I suppose some more people, came out with some more notes hidden somewhere. So we have to remember, we have to be very sharp. And it's not necessarily very old age problem. Even these days I see many younger people asking me for this remedy. Then walnut is has having the shape of the brain. This is what we call it as doctrine of signature. In nature, when something looks like a part of our body, then it is very likely that it's going to help us in healing that part. So walnut looks like the brain, and we inspire people to use the walnut flower remedy also for memory, because it is strengthening our brain. Also apart from this, there are like old age dementia. People as they go old, there's a less circulation of blood to the brain, and then they have dementia. We call it as aging process, but it need not be. If you take the right remedies, you can prevent, also even partly treat dementia, that is loss of memory, in older generation. Then Alzheimer's, of course, is a very serious disease. I need to kind of take the full history of the patient and help them out properly. Then those who have suffered from stroke, or had head injuries or accidents, or maybe some tumors and some surgery, or there were clots, and some of them also have memory loss as a side effect of some of the allopathic medicines. So that's another thing that is very important. Also, I inspire people to check their vitamin B12. It's very important that we check vitamin B12, because there is some memory issue. And if vitamin B12 is not right, then you should have supplement, which is what I recommend. Apart from all these things, see, having a good memory, there's short term memory loss and there's the long term memory loss. So you'll see that old people remember all the old stuff very clearly, very, very clearly. But the recent stuff they forget. So this is, they have a very good long term memory, but short term memory is gone. Some of the people have very sharp, say, short term memory, but they forget the past. So these are like various ways that memory problems happen. There's also lack of confidence that is associated with this issue. I usually also add another Bach flower remedy, which is called as large, which also helps these patients a lot more. And finally, to have a great mental clarity about any situation is very important. Now, in this, water also plays very important role. I'm not mentioning more about it because even water has memory. There's another science altogether, how we use, and 70% of our body is water. So we all have to have very um, good balance of this water element or jala tattva in our own body to have a very clear memory. So that's a separate issue that I'll be discussing some other time about water memory. So if you are suffering from any memory issues, and you are not able to remember numbers, you are not able to remember people, then start doing some exercises, start using the kind of notepads that I have. I never forget after that because that paper is usually with me, and I keep adding things. I classify things, something for the home, something for my clinic, something for my patient, some book that I want to read, or someone has just mentioned a particular video that is good for me to see. I'll just immediately write it down also in my diary. Things are noted, and then every by end of the day I usually check out what are things I did properly, what I didn't, then I carry forward for the next day. So this just makes my life so much easier, simpler, and my memory is still sharp that even if the paper is lost, I'll probably reproduce everything all over again. So this is all connected with the habit of writing. Writing is connecting to your memory part in your brain, and that will help you a lot. There is also something called as cellular memory. So every cell of our body remembers everything that has happened. So that is another topic also I will probably cover sometime in future. So today just wanted to mention that there are very good natural remedies, flower remedies, that are helping people to have better memory, better concentration, focus, and really, have a very great clarity in the mind. So the flower remedies are worth trying. They don't have any side effects. You can take it along with any other pathy also, and they're really like a brain tonic. And there are people, households that I know, they always have almonds soaked every night in water, and then they give it to everybody in the house. This is also a good practice, that you soak some nuts, if you can afford to have them every day. It's about 4 or 5 of almonds. Those also definitely add. And there are also other nutrition deficiencies which are linked with the memory loss. Those also need to be taken care. So it's not part of the subject today, but I also inspire people to go on a healthy, whole food, plant-based diet as far as possible, and take more organic. This also will help in the long run. So thank you very much for being with me here today and listening to me. I'll be back again on Monday with another interesting topic. If you all want me to talk on any particular topic, please do let me know. I'll be definitely happy to cover it. And I'm also planning to get some patients, if they are okay, to come live on this video and share their story of transformation. All right. Thank you very much. See you all on Monday. Have a great weekend, everyone.